5,000 delegates, more than 100 foreign journalists. This is the Astana International Forum 2025, a global platform where world's most pressing challenges meet the real dialogue. This is a special coverage where we bring you the key highlights and ideas that shape this year's forum.
Against the backdrop of geopolitical friction and economic uncertainty, Kazakhstan hosted the Astana International Forum, drawing world leaders, top diplomats, experts, business people, and policymakers for one reason: to talk before it's too late. From geopolitics to technology, from economic resilience to sustainable development, the forum tackled the biggest questions facing our fractured world. Kazakhstan's President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev opened the forum with a sobering reality check and a call to action. Joining President Tokayev on stage were world leaders including President of Rwanda Paul Kagame, President of North Macedonia Gordana Silinovska-Davkova, and former UN Secretary-General Ban Ki-moon.
We meet at a time of profound global uncertainty. It is tempting to describe this moment as a crossroad, as an inflection point in world affairs. But such formulas should be left for historians to fix. What matters now is how we respond. Their choice lies with us, in the decisions we make and the values we uphold.
Tokayev called out the contradiction of modern times. As new technologies promise to transform humanity, wars rooted in old grievances continue to drag us backward.
Instead of making wars, we must embrace our peoples, first of all the younger generation, to become more engaged in making progress, in creating enlightened societies.
Astana spent the entire week in the diplomatic spotlight. French officials visited the Kazakh capital, while Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni arrived in the city for high-level talks. She addressed the forum herself and the first-ever Italy Central Asia Summit. It was a week that tells the world that Kazakhstan is no longer just participating in global diplomacy, it's helping shape it. And according to Kazakhstan's Deputy Foreign Minister, that's exactly the point.
Kazakhstan is just to provide a platform for the as wide as possible, audience to discuss very acute, very sharp issues of contemporary issues. It's about peace and security. It's about technological gap and disruption. It's about climate change solution. So it's just to discuss, to gather leaders from every sphere, from political, business, economic, financial, heads of international organizations, and to arrange kind of platform where everyone could bring his or her own vision on how this or that issue to be tackled.
The Astana International Forum, which featured more than 40 panel sessions in just 2 days, can be seen as an extension of Kazakhstan's multi-vector foreign policy.
It's become possible because Kazakhstan is being positioned as the very reliable partner, predictable partner, peace-loving partner. And Kazakhstan, as you know, implements the multi-vectoral, multi-dimensional foreign policy, and we do not have enemies, but we have friends, and that's why we're providing our platform.
That diplomatic balancing act, which has long been part of Kazakhstan's identity, was echoed by Sebastian Kurz, former Chancellor of Austria, who praised the country's strategic calm in an increasingly unstable neighborhood.
I think that Kazakhstan is doing a great job in handling the relations to sometimes difficult neighbors. Kazakhstan is able to manage the relationship with China, Russia and the West at the same time. And I hope that the country can play a role to remove some tensions, to hopefully end the war in Ukraine and to get in a new period of a more peaceful coexistence.
As the world's power centers realign, voices from the global south added urgency to the conversation.
There has been a dramatic change in the global scene. I was invited to speak last year, but this forum was cancelled. But then since then, there have been changes in administration of America, and I think because of that, there is a lot of uncertainty. So this forum is a good gathering of global leaders to discuss how to move forward in this changing world.
Digital aspirations also took center stage at the forum. The UN's tech envoy Amandeep Singh Gill spoke about the responsibility and opportunity for countries like Kazakhstan to shape inclusive digital growth.
Kazakhstan and the region, the Central Asian region, have always been the crossroads of the Asia Pacific. So they play historically a very important role in bringing the world together. And I think for the United Nations, this is the most urgent challenge today, to bring the world together, to advance peace and security, and also to make progress on the Sustainable Development Goals, where we are on track only for 17% of the SDGs. So the most important priority for us is implementing the Global Digital Compact, which was adopted at the Summit of the Future September last year. So we are making good progress on modalities for the global governance of artificial intelligence, a very powerful general purpose technology. We are making a good start on the first ever discussion on data governance within the United Nations. And importantly, we are making good progress on bridging the digital divide and preventing an artificial intelligence divide from happening.
Kazakhstan is harnessing opportunities to contribute to building responsible and inclusive digital future, not only at home but for the region and beyond. The country is working with the UN to establish a regional hub for sustainable development goals in Almaty.
Kazakhstan is making great progress on digitalizing government services, building AI capacity, and bringing the region together to make progress on the digital transformation and on leveraging artificial intelligence. So Kazakhstan and the region can play an important role in supporting the UN's efforts on building artificial intelligence capacity around the world and to make sure that this powerful technology works for all of humanity.
Connecting minds and shaping the future is only possible with strong partnerships that deliver real progress. World Bank Vice President for Europe and Central Asia, Antonella Bassani, pointed to a 30-year track record with Kazakhstan, one that's now evolving. A new 5-year partnership framework is in the making, focused on improving infrastructure and building a stronger and more resilient economy.
It is a pleasure to be in Astana this week, reconfirming the strong commitment of the World Bank Group to Kazakhstan progress. We have been proud to have been partnering over the last 30 years with Kazakhstan to advance many of the country's aspirations and seeing many achievements. And I'm here also to discuss with the government the next phase of this partnership for our work in the next 5 years, which is centered around efforts to improve the country's infrastructure, modernize its economy and increase the resilience of its economy.
As the Astana International Forum comes to a close, one thing remains clear: dialogue and connecting minds isn't just a theme, it is a necessity. Whether it is about peace, security, climate, or economic resilience, dialogue is all we need. In a world where oftentimes we talk past each other, this forum reminds us to listen too. This was Astana Times reporting live for the Astana Times.